this is the right time to experiment. Usazo experiment one one. Most of you can say vakazano dura wangu PROVOKE. Anzo. Akaza doing. Do already or PROVOKE alternative not to mazulu zero. It's true. Apart from kazano dura. What to mazulu zero which see how much and is a pronoun no photo that could have done to make a what is in only my senators. I'm saying no advice. So if you're single, take risks. So now, if you want to see where you're going, look at the things you're watching on social media. Yeah, do you think in a heritage, which other issues? Do you think sure don't go like only the owner look at a bubble? Come on, listen. Do you know social media? Facebook makes over $24 million every day. Every day, Facebook, buy Papa say, you got to go to Ningi, and you got to go to Ningi. You will not to promote a business. Rabo. Guys, start upgrading yourself, start upgrading your levels of seriousness. You might do with a data and you don't want one on Mununga, Chuchisa. Eh, with what kind of, eh, I'm not going to data. Eh, don't put your child show my data. Upgrade your seriousness. Read. Start that. So guys, if you want to shift your life, there are two things. Number one, look in the type of choices you're making. Number two, look into the habits that you've developed. What are habits, choices? Those later don't want to broke. Those later don't want to marry. You want to start with COVID. Or watch out, choices, habits. Start being serious. Start upgrading. That's why the point that I was making is you can't change anything that makes sense to you. I confused. Always under relationship. I love you, and now I just want you. You will not be. I can't do without you anyway. Alright. So, why are we sitting here until we die? And the point I want to encourage you is look into life. Look into life. Is anything making sense? Remember, as long as what you're doing is making sense, there is no room for growth whatsoever. Are you with me? I want you to get to that level. And if you read the story, one of my favorite stories I have to say this. The four lepers started weighing their options. They say, read it, 2 Kings 7:3 went up. If we sit here, we'll starve. If we decide to go back into the city, we'll starve. You know what they said? Let's go to these guys, our enemies. Let's take a chance on ourselves. You see, one of the things that I want you to learn to do as a young person is learn to take risks. Yeah, risk some sorrow much. Also, something else. It all my risk and sorrow. I'm telling you, guys, the risk usually something to do with making HIV or something. I saw my risk and look alright. Don't see either HIV or number. I will ask my risk. Pusa. Don't agree. That's all my risk. And she, I am sorrow. So it was too close. Like the lepers, let's learn to take real risks. That's what I know. So you told me, I'm going to see serious. You don't trust some message, no pass with them. I carry my match. You don't change every 15 minutes. The guys, learn to take wise better risks. When we're still young like this is the right time to experiment in business. This is the right time to experiment in leadership positions. This is the right time to volunteer. I'm going to do it. This is the right time to take yourself to school. This is the right time to enroll on Google courses, by the way, they're for free. Learn new skills. Learn management. Start something. Honestly, I shouldn't go to more highest qualification again, O level, A level, even. There are opportunities for learning. Apana not chikisa like a leader who doesn't want to read. I'm not chikisa on here. I'm going to write Zimbabwe, guys. One time you querying my WhatsApp message I forwarded, I said to verify. But another time of going for Forbes, Inc., Twitter, follow the right accounts, just get to read and understand leadership trends. Phone is that's not it. Ukaona chinja was on phone mako ari ma picture. Panika element go to serious. Because phone is a tool and an instrument of learning. Get my ebooks. Download an application which make learning easier, and it requires you to develop a discipline. Honestly speaking, do you know if I look at your application, I can tell where you're going. When I want an application on Tinder, next thing WhatsApp, next thing Instagram, next thing status downloader, next thing Facebook downloader, next thing Instagram videos downloader, the next thing woman, next Snapchat. Anyway, with all those applications, they can't even be classified under productivity. So like the 4 levels, learn to evaluate my risks and start taking responsible, inspiring, challenging risks. Guys, especially those who are married, I'm talking to all the bachelors here. This is the right time to experiment. No. Usazo experiment on one. Most of you can say, "I that's how doing. Do already or alternative not throw my service around. Yes, true. See how much and is a pronoun on photo that could have done to make a white is. It only must say to us. I'm saying, no advice. So, if you're single, take risks. Stretch yourself a bit. Are you with me? Stretch yourself a bit. Learn to develop a life almost recommend to one another. Because you will resuscitate. You want to push down this about to see as much as possible, but this is about to a teaser. I've got all of channels bonus option. You're going to take a song about still doing something. Now, one thing I enjoy about this story is when the lepers had weighed their options. Read the story. It says, and at twilight, they rose. I want you to go and read that story. At twilight, they rose. And they walked into that camp. Guys, kune vanhu vataura vakaramba kadaidzobvunza mwari kuti maideas vakamusoro vakamira sei unotovhunduka mautaibilo don't take action. Ask me how did I end up having the 15 books. Some of my books were approved, recommended for use in all schools by the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education. And the secret was simple. I started writing. And an option of buying things, man, that's something wrong. Better. I bought a Pentium to the computer. That's what I started using. Writing my books. So I valued productivity over luxury at that stage. And guess what? I don't even know where that computer is now. But ask me, my students, thousands of books in print because I started. Went to the Ministry of Education, Hague Corruption. I went there, met people, asked for the requirements, submitted my books, raised the queries, I corrected them. Later on, I'm on those books because I started. I was never a public speaker before. I don't hold on. I was so bad there. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, so bad there. Then I went on stage. I opened my mouth. I started. It just be hour. Good money. Like good money. You know why? I started. Last year we did something very interesting. Went on Facebook. When I button live here, you know what's live here? Yeah, you know live and doing toilet and touring. It's not me. I take it in a proper setting because what I want to say is so out of life and touring was out. I say it because I want to share ideas. I want to inspire people. Last year, around about the same time, we were 9,000 followers on Facebook. Now I'm 82,000 on Facebook, all organic. You know why? We're ready to press that button. It's I'm going to do it. I started. So, you know what you want to achieve. Apparently, the secret is you need to start. The secret is you need to sit down with yourself. Learn to have honest conversations with yourself. What do that? Learn to have honest conversations with yourself. That will change your life. So one of my secrets is I don't compete with people. I mind my business. I don't. Sit down with myself. These are my priorities for 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I need to do to achieve them. I detail my plan of action. Next, I start identifying small steps that I can take in order for me to achieve my goals. See, the reason why many people are going to have challenges because today there's massive execution. Instead of realizing that if you want to achieve anything big, sometimes you need to be ready to make small steps. But they have to be small and consistent steps. That's how we change life. See, you can only assignment during 20 days. Start doing it now. So that was the middle day 26 or nearby I'm hard worker. Like you see, on part of my investor, 28 days of prepare, 26 are drunk, you got operator. The remaining 2, Father, I thank you. Even though I may walk through the shadow of death, even a shadow of death, just an example. Learn to identify the small steps that you can take. So ask me, when I do my preparations for speeches, some people just think I speak from memory. No, I should sit down and plan. But you know what? It's one idea at a time. Number 2, one story at a time. Number 3, okay, how am I going to do it? Secret, starting. I've written a book in a day. I've also done a book in months. Secret, identifying the small steps. It works. You change your life one small decision at a time. But equally, you ruin your life one small bad decision at a time. Now my heart is wasted. No, I gave him everything. And you know, it's one task at a time, one small decision at a time. No better. By the time the right person comes, I'll say single. Okay, men are dogs. Iwi. So only 5 rounds of female. Hello. One small decision every time. So ask me how I ended up writing. Simple. I got a column first in the news leader. One article. Next thing, Mashungomira, I was writing. Next, guess where I ended? Sunday Mail. Next, from Sunday Mail, got into radio. Classic 263. Then Sport FM. Next, Star FM open doors. I think none of you guys have been on Star FM. Why? One decision at a time. So and that one kind of wants in the shandy. Guys, I don't take it for granted. Are you with me? I don't. I get speaking engagements, inquiries every day. Why? One small decision at a time. So what about you guys? The future is not something to be waited for. This future is something we create. You don't wait for the future, you create the future. You don't pray for results. Do the things that give you results. Hello? I don't know who told people to pray for results. You don't pray for results. Don't know my classes. Also, already bigger. Where's my results? Something wrong somewhere. Put in motion the processes. The result isn't predictable. You don't have to pray for it. So I told you, if you want to see where your life is going, look at what you're doing every day. Look at the amount of commitment. Look at the level of seriousness every day. Do something that's connected to your future. Do something that you'll look back and say, I'm glad I did this. Look back and say, I'm glad I didn't do this. You know, when I was growing up, I had a lot of friends through primary school. I don't know if many of you guys can relate. But the majority of them are just now. How old are you? As you grow, I also want you to grow serious. No one should talk about wait about Chris. You put a validation abana. Who was so called by from a scandal? You are already be strong. I don't know what to say. Inside my yes, I saw this guy. He's very tall. I don't know because I didn't grip it. So grip it. I'm working on. Oh man, I don't know what to do. What do the guys? Let's operate. Read the story. Very interesting. The Bible says, when these guys go to the camp, they actually found a deserted camp. Why did they find a deserted camp? The Bible says, the Lord had caused the Syrians to hear sounds of chariots. You know, when I was reading that story, one of the things that I've decided to emphasize is the power of taking action. You see, miracles happen when you take action. If you want to experience miracles in your life, whatever area of your life, take action. I mean, take action. Hey, good guys, I'm no longer there. I think they are yet to be born. Guys, take action. Remove yourself from Masekos and Magofu. So that's a proper picture. I go by the Magofu. It's almost picture of Maya and I know. You know what I'm saying? Then some people don't see my message. What was it? Nice messages in books. I'm going to put into what's in the cell. I can slow to start anyway. So I'm going to function as a report blog. Reply Amazon. So for us, Russian squads. Running under. For us, running. Shandisa. So people ask me, how do I manage in terms of social media, my messages and so forth? I don't actually reply all messages. Yeah, my time is up. I don't need to sit down. I don't. One asset is very important to a leader is time. Can I a leader? I won't have time. You just have us. Because time is life. It's not just money. It's life. Munara is very critical. I didn't marry under time. Munada kufa ana basa ni marry. Chakato kukoshanachi time. Value your time. Someone because my business number so gender. Value your time. These are my priorities for the day. If I done them, no. So if I don't do them, who's going to do them? No. So I have to do it. Develop discipline. So you see, why leadership is very important for our age is because the leadership this age, don't think it's not going to Hello? Don't think things might be not change as you change, do not amplify. That's why They think some 1 hour is also a change nonsense. So, Mr. So, also, all those are simple. Ukwanama symptoms, as you fire, as you eat it, the lack of advice. And can I get us up on a put some shows up what no one recumba? Hello? So, do an introspection. Look at your time spending habits. Are you spending your time on things of value? Are you spending your time with people who are seriously serious? One of my rules, this is my rule. And this is the number I don't. One for I don't save every number. I say, sorry, I check 1, 2, 3. Does it make sense? Okay, it makes sense. In a value, yes, it makes sense. In a value, I can save a number. So what you say on 500 on a status, but there's some of things I want to think. And the future money. Look at your contacts. But I don't know what 10 years or what you have. Leaders value their time. Most of the time, we have phone and my diary, my calendar, but we struggle in terms of time giving. You know, I killed me around about 10. What was it?
6.
6 o'clock I was here. Earlier than that, actually. I was here. Sit down. Tab the roll around your tab out. Sorry, I started the room. I want to make some chicken. Time is life. Know what I mean? Time is life. A lot of my secrets are going to be crazy. And we go. Put 20 US. Anyway, it's a 20 US to change and some socks match. Don't have symptoms. It's a one wow. Aba want to take a data and draw what's not socks, what's not boots. I don't know, subscribe by Dishumba Project with Rabo and little Saga. Kupusa. And somewhere, hey, took out my freedoms for that. Showing up, check a 1.5 operas, one to take up only 1.5 iPhone. Nonsense. It doesn't prioritize. Don't. You get a phone, you might Oh, by the way, it's not your handset that changes the context. It's the context that can change your handset. Similarly, it's not what's on your head that can change what's in the head. It's what's in the head that can change what's on the head. Priorities. No generation you do Jumi. No JPF to do a zero time rubber bond. And we don't open the law to provide. Hello. And ladies, let me close with this. Because I'm insisting on telling you this. Don't spend your future based on a man. Hello? Be your own person. I agree. Just be your own person. I agree. Available on all social media platforms. Like and follow for more inspirational content.